Good day, everyone. I am Bernard Arias Lusada from Section 80. So, for today's video, we will talk about the four patterns that we discussed before. And another thing, we will give their examples.
Symmetry. Something is symmetrical when it has two matching halves. So this is the first one example of symmetry.
Next, another example of symmetry is the two arms.
This is also an example of symmetry.
So, the fourth one example of symmetry is this wallet. So, the last one I considered as example of symmetry is the notebook.
Fractal. In mathematics, any of the class of complex geometric shapes that commonly have fractional dimension. This one is the example of fractal.
This one example of fractal.
Another example of fractal. This one also is the example of fractal. Lastly, this is the example also of fractal. Spiral is a curve which emanates from a point, moving farther away as it revolves around the point. So, this one also can be example of spiral. This one also is the example of spiral. This one also is example of spiral. This one also is the example of spiral. So this is one example of spiral. A tessellation is a special type of tiling or a pattern of geometric shapes that fill a two-dimensional space with no gaps and no overlaps, or that repeats forever in all directions. So this one is the example of tessellation.
So the box are example also of tessellation.
This basket also is an example of tessellation. So this shirt is example of tessellation.
So this one also is the example of tessellation.
So that's all, and have a nice day.